and just so that you're aware of them. And I think they'll maybe also underline for us kind of what we want to be doing as a church overall. So you remember our initiatives that we've been directed to: COAT, Community Outreach, Accountability, Transcendence. What we've done is we've been walking through this journey of underlining those things in the last year, is finding out, where to put the leadership horsepower to direct those things. And so community was almost everything about what we're doing with community, including expanding our warmth. On our weekend experience was kind of under Dan's, or sorry, rather under Jonna's purview, as she was our creative teams director and kind of in charge of our weekend service experience. And then we had everything related to outreach under Dan's community pastor job description, which was modified last year. So what we found was, in terms of the aptitude of those particular two leaders, we decided to do a switcheroo. So in the coming days, we're going to have the warmth piece, because it really kind of plays to Dan's strengths and aptitudes under Dan's community pastor job description. And what that'll include, among other things, is some of our warmth initiatives that will relate to the way we greet, the way we create space in our weekend experience, and again, expanding as we get more and more quote-unquote normal on our weekends. Will be under Dan's leadership to develop those sorts of teams. And right now he's looking at how we might be adjusting our space, our lobby space in particular, to enhance some of our goals when it comes to creating a really warm place where people who are new to AC3 can connect and begin to feel the koinonia of the community of God. So conversely, the outreach side doors that we've been expanding, where we're trying to take our gospel and relationships outside our church walls more and more, really are going to be program intensive and event planning centric, and that really plays to Jonna's strengths. So she's going to be taking on those outreach initiatives and going to be taking that under her wing. So just so you know, that's kind of how that's going. So when we do side doors, that'll be under Jonna's leadership. And when we're talking about warmth and strategically creating space for community and for connection in our building and elsewhere, that's going to be all under Dan's leadership. Also, you should know that we're kind of in a search mode for our youth pastor. So we are trying to replace B's leadership, and we've been doing that for the last several months. And so we've got lines in the water, and so we have also our amazing volunteer team, and we have a sort of a backstop plan with that as different student needs come up. But we are looking forward to, in the next while here, to have that chair, that full-time leadership chair, filled. So that's what's going on. Just a reminder that this weekend we're wrapping up our series, Questioning the Faith, and we're going to have a Q&A. We'll do a little bit of review what we've been talking about these issues that relate to what is historic biblical Christianity. And you might have some really big questions about that. You might have some friends who have questions about that. So invite them. We'd love to see them. And we will see you either live or in person this weekend.